Round 2 in Marrakesh has come to an end after what could have potentially been the best Formula E race ever. It's definitely a contender. So let's take a look at what we've learned from the mammoth of a race here in Marrakesh. After 4 years in the shadows struggling with underperforming cars, Jerome D'Ambrosio is making his mark on Formula E this season, big time. 2 podiums so far, 3rd place in Saudi, and the win here in Marrakesh means that as it stands, D'Ambrosio is top of the championship. He absolutely mastered his use of attack mode, deploying it perfectly to gain loads of places and adding to an already great start of the season for Mahindra Racing. It's hard to be anything but delighted for Jerome after 4 solid years of grafting. The incident that left us all speechless and BMW I Andretti throwing away a 1-2 has caused trouble in paradise. Those cars have looked so quick so far in both races this season, but after the coming together today, now the question is, will Antonio Felix da Costa forgive Sims for costing him the race victory? Or was it even Sims' fault? Antonio Felix da Costa came out after the race and said he'll take the blame, he apologised, but you guys in the comments seem to mostly think that it was Sims' fault. It's certainly going to be interesting to see if this changes the atmosphere within the team long term. Envision Virgin Racing managed to bag themselves 2 spots on the podium, big points, and are seriously outperforming the Audi Works team with the same powertrain. Both Virgin drivers using attack mode managed to pass Audi's Lucas Di Grassi within moments of each other. But don't forget, this time last year, Audi were also struggling, so there's still everything to play for. Practice sessions left Felipe Massa being called an idiot and an amateur by Oliver Rowland and Nelson Piquet Jr.
Ridiculous amateur. What is this Massa guy doing? He's a complete idiot.
And as amusing as it was to hear that, does it suggest that Formula E is a completely different beast, and regardless of what series you've raced in before, it takes time to master? Finally, John-Eric Vergne's big-time gamble at turn 1 didn't pay off and dropped him from 2nd to 21st after colliding with Sam Bird and spinning off the track. And even then, Jev climbed back up to finish the race in 5th. A remarkable comeback drive which shows just how fast that DS Chicita is. Major race pace. If they can just cut out the mistakes from the team and drivers, they have everything they need to be up there race after race. So that's our take, but what did you think of the race? Are Mahindra on their way to a championship winning season? Who's to blame for the BMW bust up, and what are your main talking points of the season so far? Let us know in the comments.